where am I at? Oh, I don't have heart rate as a stat. Quite wisely. Wait for GPS. I switched you on 10 minutes ago so I don't have to wait for GPS. Yeah, it's the old man ranting again. Needs to get more fucking sleep. He rants about everything.
So the plan for this training session was to focus on improving sprint technique and power. We wanted to focus on getting that initial gap via a really strong kick, but also focusing on like choosing the right gears, keeping the cadence up and how that affects it, all in the pursuit of maximising power and speed basically. So we were going to do a 10k loop warm-up with a couple kicks in it, and then we'd keep doing 6k loops with a sprint in between with a bit of a lead out. Yeah, so we've just done the 10k warm-up and we're about to go into the first sprint interval. What you felt about kick, momentum, pace. Did you blow too soon? Did you carry it through? So basically I felt like with this first interval I struggled a lot getting the initial kick and getting like a big gap and putting the power down, and then in between I was fine, but then towards the end I faded quite a lot. So we basically kind of decided that I needed to try to use a higher cadence in order to get the kick, and then that means I won't be churning as big as the gear, and then hopefully I won't fade at the end as much. So basically just going to implement those changes on the second one. So I've just recovered a little bit and now we're getting into the second sprint now. And when I say recovery, it wasn't really recovery or even resting, because as soon as we got into the tailwind section, there was no wind at all. There's literally just riding along in like 44-degree heat at low speed, and I literally felt like I was roasting from the inside out. It was actually horrible. So I actually preferred doing the sprints than the recovery, which is completely backwards.
Keep the legs moving, help flush like you got this, just soft pedal. It's almost 2 minutes before you hit your optimal RPM. Try it anyway, at least then we'll know.
That's the last one after
These are the 3 sprints, yeah.
Otherwise I'm going to die.
Yeah, me too.
The best bit of the sprint is after I cross the line, so I'm not hot for 5 seconds.
But then if you don't soft pedal, you get this sudden massive pop. You're starting 1 gear lower, and your main focus is being able to flick up those gears as you go. You want to be absolutely revving out, almost jumping the bike before you change. But don't stay in that jumping, always change up.
So on the second sprint, I felt like I did a lot better and kind of implemented the things I wanted to. But there's still a few changes, few improvements I could make. So I kind of tried to put them all into the last sprint and make it a really good one.
So, 2 words, well done.
Yeah, so I was really happy with how the last sprint went. Like everything from the first and the second one that went wrong that I wanted to work on, I implemented quite well. The kick was good, cadence good, the gearing was right, didn't miss a gear change, didn't fade. And yeah, it's just like change gear, kick, and it just went really well. So I was really happy with the session after that, despite the immense heat that just made me want to quit after the first one. Like it just wasn't even like the sprint intervals themselves which were hard. It was dealing with the heat in between. It's just really difficult.
Eating time! Yummy baby food! Why is the recovery on? Triathlon mode initiated, let's go. Oh, don't pedal, man. Cruise into the stop. You're going to burst into sweat as soon as we stop.